Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
I woke up, then I logged in to that Urban X where they be flexing with that blog in. Put it down, cause my little homie called in. Had to bail him out, he in trouble with the law again. Black skin can't win in the white world. Seen a brother kill his own kid for that white girl. We ain't wanna go to school, but we had to. Every February it was scary in them classrooms. Shimmy y'all, shimmy yay. Old dirty bastards can't own dirty slaves, so they own dirty masters. Black Dot found a pot as a youngin', broke it down for his son, and now he serve it to the masses.
Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
Urban excellence, a product of my residence. From 4 to 44, Obama was the president. I told mama I ain't tryna go to church. I'm like Adam, every Adam is a product of the dirt. And I've been reaping what he sowed. I got the product, got the dirt. And I can teach you what I know, but then you gotta put in work. You in trouble if you waiting on the government. I told my bro I make it out the hood, and that's a covenant.
Peace. Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Peace. Welcome back to another episode of the Urban X Podcast. Thank you guys for joining us. Make sure you can hear us. Let us know we got some new software here that we're trying out.
Trying out a new system.
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm good. Maintaining, man. All is well. I hope all is well with you guys on a Friday.
Yes, on a Friday. Somebody said turn up the volume.
Turn up the volume a little bit. Turn up the volume.
You can hear us now. We good.
A little bit.
Are we good?
Yeah,
all right.
That should take us over the top there.
Somebody said we still low.
All right, now give it a second.
All right.
Give it a second.
Maybe
that'll come through a little louder. Maybe we need to be louder on that end up there. All right.
We good?
All right.
All right.
We'll make adjustments as we go along.
Yeah, this is brand new stuff, man. We just.
Yeah, some new software, hardware, should I say.
Yeah.
That we're trying to, implement into what it is that we're doing on a Friday night.
Yes, so you might be wondering why we're here on a Friday night. I went on a mini, super short vacation.
I mean, is this the clap? Is this the...
We only got the button.
Okay,
we only got our sound effects in.
All right, that's a generic thing. Yeah. Okay, which is well deserved. After 400 shows,
yes,
you kind of needed to decompress. I get it. That was great. Did you enjoy yourself?
I did. So me and wifey, we took Noble up to the Poconos.
Leave the volume alone, bro.
Okay.
Leave the volume alone.
They keep saying it's low.
Well, we're just gonna have to make adjustments.
Okay.
On that end, over there where Mama Dot is. All right. Volume is good. All right. Don't get crazy.
See. So we took him to the Poconos indoor water park thingy.
Yeah.
Me and Avery, we actually went there when we were in college.
Oh, okay.
Like 2014. So we took Noble, and that's like full circle moment.
Yes, like a full circle moment.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like it.
So that was cool. He had fun. A lot of kiddie activities for him. Went to the arcade. He went to the little water slides. Me and Avery, we couldn't get on the big one, so we looking at him like, you are...
Yeah, you messing this up.
Party pooper.
But I would have took one for the team. Like, you go.
See,
and then I'll go, but that kind of kills me.
Yeah. I didn't, and then those lines be long, so
it takes a lot of time. I like the fact that it's an indoor water park.
It was dope. No, it was mad fun. I had mad fun.
Because I hate the sun beating the brother down.
Yeah. So we had fun with that. And then it was like a little dance party activity in the lobby for the kids. from 7:45 to 8:15. They were wilding. They
got a good half hour to blow some steam
They
off.
had a good 30 minutes.
And then the parents took them upstairs.
Yeah.
Bathed them.
Yeah, wore them out.
And put them out.
Yeah. So that was fun. That was fun. Yeah, so I had a good day. Good day and a half.
Listen, that's what it's all about now.
And came back today, got back to work for you guys.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm getting employee of the month this month.
Nah, I don't know about all that.
Whoa.
I don't know about all that. How you gonna go on vacation?
I could have stayed home.
Wait a minute, you go on vacation, blow out schedule, and get employee of the month? Not gonna happen.
To come back. You know?
Not you had to come back. You don't live out there.
It's true.
Shit.
Yeah, Great Wolf. Yeah, we went out to Great Wolf.
Yeah, Great Wolf.
Yeah,
It's
we had
nice
fun.
out there.
We definitely had fun. How was your week?
Week was good, man. You know what I'm saying? Week was very good, man. Just excited about some new things. Thank you guys who participated in the 40-hour sale.
Yes, thank you. We appreciate it.
We appreciate that support.
Definitely appreciate the support, and appreciated the support from everybody who enjoyed the 400th show. They should be getting their free stuff soon, right?
Yeah. Everybody should be getting their free stuff.
For everybody, everything went
went
out. Thank you for everybody who participated. My email was on fire.
Yes.
Like immediately after we announced some of those giveaways, but it
And
was dope.
side note, we just added the AI over AI t-shirts.
Oh, that's on the site.
And the Live, Learn, Love, Laugh t-shirts.
Oh,
Those wasn't up for the sale due
people
to
were disappointed.
administrative. But we keeping them at a sale price. Okay. Those two are gonna rock at a sale price. We put them on sale.
Okay, listen. That's my competition for employee of the month. I'm just saying.
No.
I'm
That's
saying. I'm
we're
still
gonna
in
do that.
there. I'm still in the league.
We're gonna do that.
You know what I mean?
For people who was looking for the AI over AI, I got another one too in my mind, in my head movies.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I believe you.
Okay. I'll
But
share
we
it.
do have some fire stuff coming.
Yes.
Just overall with the network that we're building here. So I'm excited to share that with you. But that's
Yes.
time. And we don't have the buttons yet.
Right. So you are listening to the sounds of Urban X.
So before we get started, we're gonna do a quick roll call. I saw Vegas in the building. What's popping? Bahamas was good.
Bahamas. Cincinnati's in the building.
Somebody said North Korea, and I don't know if you're
Detroit
joking.
in the building.
Dominican Republic in the building. What's happening?
Hinesville, GA in the building.
Houston, Texas in the building. St.
New Haven,
Louis.
South Africa's in the building.
What's happening? Arkansas in the building.
Charlotte, Alabama in the building. Jacksonville, Milwaukee, Youngstown, Ohio. This is on.
Uptown, Jacksonville,
Yeah.
Lauderdale, Fort Lauderdale.
Greenville,
Was good.
Orlando. Everybody is in the building on a Friday night, rocking with us. And like I said, bear with us with our new system here.
Yeah, we're gonna figure this out.
Yeah, what you do is you tap me on the shoulder and I go, you are listening to the sounds
I bet.
of Urban XX.
I bet.
You know, kind of give it a little feel, you know.
We got to get our sounds back.
Yes.
But all right, let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
So big news that came out yesterday, or this morning actually. Rapper, podcaster Gillie da Kid, his son, Cheese, he was reportedly shot and killed in Philadelphia, I guess last night.
Yes.
I don't know what the circumstances of the actual shooting was, but super sad. Our condolences.
Yeah, we want to send our condolences out, man. 25 years old.
Yeah.
So as a dad, that's just super tough, man. The streets are mean out there, man. You know. Mm-hmm. And so I know him, Wally, all of them are going through a tough time right now. And so we are here at Urban X. We're a smaller podcast, but we do recognize and watch some of the bigger podcasts and stuff that they do. And so our deepest condolences go out to him and his family. It's tragic.
Yeah.
Again, was it 3 people shot or something?
Yeah,
Or,
something. Yeah.
you know
That's
what I'm
what I
saying?
read.
In some form of, street violence. And I just watched the video of Gillie da Kid from I think last year. And he was venting about the street violence in Philly. And he was saying, there used to be a code of ethics on how things were done.
Yeah.
And that all of those codes have gone out of the window. And for him to prophetically be speaking without realizing, you know what I mean? And again, your child is 25 years old. His life is just getting started.
Yeah.
And even with all the money, see, and this is the thing, the money can only shield you but so much.
Absolutely.
So you can move into a gated community and isolate your children all you want, but his son appears to be a rapper. He's got to be in the streets if he's rapping. And so now we have some situations of this magnitude, and this is gonna be tough to recover from.
Yeah, and then like you said, people were playing a bunch of like Gillie's videos and stuff like that, him talking to the street dudes and things like that. And the whole idea around that podcast, $1 million worth of game, is him and Wallow, I guess. I haven't listened to a lot of their episodes, but it's them giving just game, right? Wallow did how many years? He did a couple decades in jail, right? He did a long time in jail. Gillie is, from the streets of Philly, so they're trying to just give wisdom and game out to the people who are still out there. And that video you're talking about is prophetic, because he was just talking about like, yo, like it used to be a time where if I had beef with you and I saw you with your kid, I go, yo.
And that I remember, because I remember us being in the war up in the Bronx and seeing this dude who he was number one on our list, and he was coming down the block, but he had his son on his shoulders. And we just nodded our head. It was no big deal. You know what I mean? Just like, you know what I'm saying? And I think at that time he knew that. You know what I mean? And so we just didn't violate certain rules.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And things of that nature. And because there's always a later time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we got his ass at a later time. But you understand my point? And so I, for some reason, I think the crack era forced a lot of people, it became like a gold rush, if that makes any sense. You know how people started migrating west to get gold, and the crack, because it was more money than we could ever imagine at a price, because everything is always at a price. And so flooding the streets were a bunch of guys who knew nothing about the streets, but it was so much money, like the residual money was money.
Yeah.
So the big guys, they transitioned well. They was the organized guys, but unorganized guys, it was so much money on the street that they were getting it. Now, that laid the seed for the music and the things we see now. We've never fully recovered from that, because the hustlers became rappers. The rappers wanted to be hustlers. It started manifesting in the music itself. And as a result of that, new generation of young people with social media are seeing all of this money, style, this, that. And now I'm spinning the block, and now this thing is just out of control. And it's hard for young people to have a fair shot at growing up and accomplishing whatever they want.
But you know what you said? You said it was a gold rush from the crack era. It seems like we're experiencing the same kind of energy now, but there's really no gold.
Hip hop has become, rap music has become the gold rush.
But even that, because we could discuss it, even that, there's no money in that anymore.
I know,
so it's
but
like, what is it?
It's the perception of money, and it's attention is the new gold rush.
Yeah.
Right? That's the new form of gold rush, where to the point where you'll even bust down credit cards. You could be using, how you gonna use a credit card for a private jet, a stolen credit card, to rent a private jet and think you're not going to be, dude, come on. We gotta be better than that. So attention has become that new gold rush. So it went from crack to rap, where there was a window in rap music where you can make some money, and now it's attention via social media. So who knows what the next appearance of Gold Rush is gonna be, but it stares a lot of our young people. And Gillie just signed a $100 million deal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Him and, Wallow.
Wallow.
Why do I keep saying Wallow? Wallow. And as a result of that, trying to position themselves and show by example, young men, there is a way out. You know what I mean? But the streets is vicious.
Yeah, so
the streets is very
our
vicious.
condolences. I see the dots that are trying to be connected here. I get it.
No, I'm not even going to... Guys, even here at Urban X, we don't go that route coming out the gate
Immediately.
because there's somebody's son involved. And if we're wrong on that aspect, then that really makes us look bad, and it hurts. You know what I'm saying? If something happened to my son Malcolm,
you get him,
and then y'all turn around and tell me I sacrificed my son.
That be it. Yeah.
I'm gonna be, and you have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Dude, that's gonna hurt me more than anything else.
Yo, dude.
Okay, so know and understand there's a code of ethic even in podcasting. And this is not the pot calling the kettle black, because we like to tear our shoulder out when the time is right. But if you notice our modem of operandum here is
immediately we try to just keep it.
We try to keep it down the middle until other information reveals itself. So we've lost collectively, and I'm not blaming anybody.
Yeah.
We've lost a sensibility to read the room and say, well, maybe that didn't happen. Maybe just the damn streets came up on him, and he's a victim of circumstances dealing with the streets. And we already throwing the Illuminati, rituals, sacrifices, all of that stuff on top of that. And these people, they read the comments and this and that. And so it can be just a little insensitive. Even if that's the way you feel, I'm asking you just kind of hold it back a little bit. Maybe a couple of weeks go by, if we get more information and we see some things that maybe connect some dots, we can go, bro.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. But right now, we just want to send our condolences out to him and his family, because the streets is vicious.
Yeah, he is a dad. He's my dad. I'm a dad.
God.
You get what I'm saying? So like we try to, at least out the gate. You know what I mean?
At least out the gate.
Day, it says, thank you, Urban X Spirit Team, for connecting me with my reading for Chanel. Shouts out to
that's
you.
right.
You don't gotta clap.
Yeah, well,
clap. Is that working? I don't.
yeah, that's you.
No, I don't.
You don't hear the applause?
No, you hear it?
How come I hear the applause? Did they hear the applause over there? Huh?
See this?
Am I the only one hearing the applause?
Did you guys hear that applause?
I don't know.
I didn't hear it.
Okay. Woo-hoo. Yeah, some people heard it. Yeah.
Oh, that's some bull.
Well, there's levels of employment here. So I being the premier, maybe that's because you
Wait, hold on.
Yeah,
Do it
there
again.
you go. Let me see.
I hear it. Okay.
You're in good time.
Okay.
So now I know I can downgrade you at any given time. You come in late, I just downgrade you. You hear none of the applause. You don't participate in no sound effects.
Okay, got it.
All right. So again, just our deepest condolences for now. Dealing with Gillie da Kid.
Absolutely.
You are listening to the sounds of Urban X.
Okay, so apparently, guys, that the Tupac murder case has been reopened somehow.
Yeah.
Okay, there was reports the other day that Nevada police, was it Las Vegas police?
Yeah, Nevada.
Yeah, Nevada, yeah. They raided a home in connection to the Tupac investigation. So I said, wait, it is 2023.
Yeah.
What home are you going to find that is going to be in connection to Tupac's murder? Like, how the hell is that even humanly possible?
Yeah.
Am I going to have a gun that says, gun that killed Tupac here, like 20 years ago?
Yeah.
25 years, like, on this gun? So I didn't understand that. And then I watched Star, his live. Apparently, it was Keefe D's home.
Yes.
Keefe D, who is the uncle of Orlando Anderson, who is the person to have been believed to have killed Tupac as a result of him getting jumped.
Yeah.
From the Mike Tyson fight.
Yes,
right?
yes.
He was killed, so very easily, very convenient for him to be blamed for this murder. But if you're thinking about like just street politics, you jump me, I get my peoples, we kill you. That sounds like wanting to.
It sounds, but it also sounds a little too easy to
It does
connect the dots.
True, convenient. That's why I say convenient.
Convenient, and for the government likes it that way. Not even implementing the government in this. They like to have it very, very simple.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Malcolm X was starting trouble.
Right.
People came through, knocked him off.
Right.
Government had nothing to do with that.
Right.
Lone gunman for Lee Harvey Oswald. He didn't like politics of the president.
Yeah.
From the grassy knoll.
Yeah.
No, not from the grassy knoll, from the depository. Hit him with the bullet. The bullet came back, hit him again. Went down through his knee. Same bullet came up through his gut, traveled up through his spleen, and then blew his brains out. You know what I mean? Like that was, the magic bullet. James Earl Ray, Dr. King. Everybody likes stuff to be neat. When it's neat, So what I'm hearing is that Keefe D has a new book out.
Why?
And because he probably needs money.
Okay.
And always watch the person doing the talking. See, the truth never varies. You tell a true story about something, you might miss out a detail or two, but the truth is kind of consistent. The lie, the longer you tell it, you forget what parts of the lie you told and what parts of the lie you didn't tell.
Absolutely.
So, it has come to the attention of the feds that the night Orlando, was it Orlando Brown?
Orlando
Anderson gets jumped. His shoulder was dislocated.
Okay.
His arm was in a splint. And from what I'm understanding, then they looked at the hospital records when Tupac was being killed. He was still in the emergency room. Drop bomb to that. And so now we have a whole new set of circumstances. Because how can he be in the hospital with a splint on his arm because his shoulder was dislocated and be in the car with his hand out the window firing the shots? And I think his arm that was in the splint was the shooter's arm. I believe, don't quote me, that might be just me throwing a little sauce on it, you know what I mean? Make this shit really intriguing, right? But, so now we have a serious problem here.
Yeah.
Okay? And maybe the feds knew this all the time, because I'm also thinking, this is just me speculating, allegedly. I'm doing all my own sound effects tonight and shit, right? He has to be a government informant of the highest order.
At this point, absolutely, right?
He's been that way.
Yeah.
And if you remember listening to that that podcast where the guy was breaking all the Biggie stuff down.
Oh, yes.
Right?
Yes.
And he says something to Keefe D. He said, you better shut up. He said, I'm telling you now, if you say something, meaning I know the shit.
Yeah.
Right? and see, remember, Keefe D also said Puffy hired him to kill Tupac.
Did he say that?
Yes, he did. Go back and watch Gene Deal. Gene Deal said he saw the check.
Okay.
And so this may even go all the way upstairs, because they said Diddy is having a nervous breakdown right now. He's in the hospital or something. That's what I'm hearing.
Allegedly again?
Allegedly, based on his departure from Ciroc. But could be a little bit deeper than that, right? So you open Pandora's box and there's no limitation on murder.
I'm not gonna lie, I love this.
Right. So we got Orlando Anderson in two places at one time. Gotta eliminate him inside the book, and then your man just went on Vlad.
He's been on Vlad.
Yeah, but his latest one on Vlad is when they raided his house.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And so something ain't adding up.
Oh man, Vlad strikes
I remember
again.
Gene Deal clearly saying he saw the check, but that's as far as Gene Deal would go.
Okay.
Right? If this is true, this thing is going to get interesting.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because remember, there's no limitations on murder and stuff like that. And so Keefe D has got a lot of splaining to do.
All right.
You know what I mean? So
that is interesting.
Let's pay attention to how this thing fully plays out.
Oh, so he's really taking this. He's really taking this Ciroc thing to heart, isn't he?
It's his baby. Yes.
But it wasn't.
Well, he made it appear like it was his baby.
Yeah.
And first of all, that's cheap. That shit is cheap liquor.
It is, but
okay, it's fancy bottled.
Listen, man.
Cheap liquor.
If you was in college in 2012.
No, again.
2011, 2015.
Fam, I'm not knocking it.
Yeah.
I drank Mad Dog 2020, Night Train, and Cisco and shit. So I understand what its purpose is for.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, in the grand scheme of things, he leveraged up with this cheap ass liquor. You know what I mean? Put his name on something, had the connections in the street to get people to rock with it, and really put a lot of people in the hospital and jail. Most of the shit that happens is alcohol based.
Absolutely.
Let's just keep it a beat.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
And so, but we erase or can consider ourselves immune from it because it's not illegal to sell it, and it's drink at your own, responsibilities, and that's the safe net that we put in between us. But before Ciroc, I mean, we still was out drinking. But once we endorse something, this goes back to the people we believe in. Once we endorse and we feel we are culturally connected, and that's the problem with black people. But we're gonna talk about things are changing now.
Yeah.
That allure of celebrity is wearing off faster than you can possibly imagine now.
Yeah.
People are not enamored by your celebrity as much. I mean, you're always gonna get a few bottom feeders who but the real talk is people are starting to see beyond that.
Yeah, and you know what? I was listening to, like, you ever, just listening to, old rap? And it be rappers that, are not are nowhere around anymore, but they were talking some really, really big talk, early 2000s, 90s and stuff like that. You're like, whatever happened to them? And you think about just the perception of what we thought all rap. We just thought every rapper had money. Right. Every famous person had money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then you get a little older and you work and you figure out how credit scores work, how buying a house works, how just all this stuff works. And you got just
how maintaining a specific lifestyle.
Maintaining it, exactly.
That's the key. Because I look a certain way, and then when that second album don't hit,
right,
or whatever the case, or the label drops you because now they found the new it thing, and now you are scrambling to keep up in appearance. That's when they really get you. Because whoa, there's still some options here for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you find yourself in a situation, doing things that you wouldn't normally do to give off the opinion. Nobody wants to leave the hood and have to come back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody in there, they just feel it's a failure because our people put so much instance on you making it out of the hood when the truth of the matter is you can never make it out of the hood. You can demographically move your family around, but that hood stuff is a mentality, and the collective mentality that we have is taking a nigga out of the hood, but you can never take the hood out of a nigga. You know how the saying goes.
You could take the sheiky out the hood.
You can take sheiky out the hood.
Can't take the hood niggas out the sheiky.
Can't take the hood niggas out the sheiky.
Yeah.
Right? And so when that happens to you, you are forced to examine your life. And that's why, again, I wasn't trying to come down on old school rappers who I love the music, but they are trapped in a goddamn time loop. Because the money is better now than it was then. And in order for me to succeed and move on, I must keep looking backward and playing you songs from 1983, 1985, 1986, which gives you a jolt of dopamine or dopamine, and your only perception of me. I'm 55 years old now, and I'm singing the songs that I made 40 years ago. A linear mind's thinking straight lines, so don't take it literal because rock and roll people do it. I get it. Stevie Wonder and them all can play their songs. I get it. But I'm trying to put you in the mindset of an artist, of one who wants to be creative, of one who wants to grow, as one who wants to expand. There is no expansion once I lock you into this is how I see you. Whoa. Don't play that new shit. Don't get at the concert, nigga. And I gotta sit through 13 new songs just for you to get to the hit? Dude, I'm not gonna do it, right? And that's no disrespect. Yeah. I got youngins for that shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Tear me out the plastic, I'm feeling brand new and all. I got all that shit. You know what I'm saying? You munching, you feel like a munch. I got all that, right? I don't wanna hear a 55-year-old, 60-year-old dude talking about, I was inspired to write this. This is the new joint. 9 times out of 10, There are exceptions to the rule. Karis one stage, I don't know what the hell he's on.
Oh.
He staged fresh, right? Okay. He staged fresh for the most part. There's a few, but it's some dudes who all I got is these 2 songs, man.
Yeah.
And this is my meal ticket, and the 2 songs pay well. They everywhere you go, they're paying, but I can't grow up in that sense.
Yeah.
And so that's what makes that situation just a little tough, because I do want to be a grandfather and grow and this and that. So I don't want to come off like I'm hating, because I'm not. No, what Nas did is an exception to the rule.
Oh, yeah.
What Nas is doing.
He's not the rule. He is the exception.
He is the exception to that rule.
Absolutely.
And I don't even consider him old school.
Yeah, because he's had a
consistent.
Yeah.
He fell off a little bit. I'm talking dudes in the 80s. I'm talking about dudes 85, 86. And that, it's the same thing. Nas has found ways to stay fresh, listen, keep his ears open, his soul open. Hit Boy revitalized him.
Absolutely.
Kind of put a battery in his back.
There's no album dropped today.
And it's dope. We'll talk about that. And so there are exceptions to the rule, but I'm trying to put you in the mindset of an artist, because one thing about artistry, if it don't move, it dies. And so creativity has to continue to move. And that's why hip hop is in such a stagnant place, because it hasn't been able to freely flow the way it's supposed to flow.
But why do you think that is specifically with hip hop and not really any other genre? Because
very good point.
Because we think about it's 50th year hip hop, and a lot of discussions are happening with is hip hop dying? All of these rappers can't sell shows, and people can't sell music, stuff like that. So, but we never hear these discussions about rock, about any other form of music. So why is it about hip hop that has been so captured commercially, corporately?
Well, I think because hip hop again is a spiritual movement at its core. And I think it took the world by storm on the tentacles of how it expressed itself in so many avenues. And they had never capitalized economically, politically, socially, spiritually, captured one thing that did all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because economics, through the roof, you could use it for political, social movements, spiritual awareness, so much mind control, selling products. It took the world by storm, and I think it just changed the landscape. And then it became like a universal thing. Everybody speaks the language of hip hop. Yeah. Wherever I go, I am a dignitary if I can speak a variation of the language of hip hop. Everyone has their different vibration of it, but at its core, not rap music, which is just the 7 songs you hear all day, but the actual rebellion, the actual I have a voice, the actual I got something to say, the actual taking old records and making something out of nothing. All of those things is what hip hop represented at its core, and I believe it was a gift from our ancestors. You know what I mean? That we didn't get a chance to fully realize before it was captured and thwarted by those who have the ability to see esoteric streams of information in life coming before we do. See, we're the doers, and there are observers who can recognize, like we talked about, on the exclusive, red bottoms.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And how Cardi B didn't know she was doing a song about red bottom shoes and what the bottom or red shoes represents esoterically speaking. So she just was thinking bloody shoes, this is red, right? And she talking about maybe the bloods and those of an esoteric understanding who wear actual skin red shoes can see how even in our ignorance, we are an esoteric people and go, oh, blow that up. And that's why you see the checkerboard, blonde hair on the album cover, and she's where she is now. And sometimes, because she couldn't possibly know what red bottoms were.
Right, that's, and that's where when we talk about, some of these conspiracies, that's why somebody, she didn't know that. And what we were discussing, like, sometimes they don't have to know it.
They don't have to.
Yeah.
Your subconscious is still acting it out in some form of capacity, like Slick Rick with the one eye. He had the patch over his eyes, an eye of Horus. You know what I'm saying? Big Daddy Kane with the crown, you know what I'm saying, on his head. It was so many things that were taking place back then with individuals who couldn't have known. But yet, here they were acting out certain aspects of things that were of esoteric nature. And it wasn't until, what's this dude's name? Black Dot.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
Came about to show you the esoteric principles of everything that took place. You know what I mean? Even to the names like Grand Master, Grand Wizard, all of that old kind of stuff that meant something else to us, what it means in the Grand Poobah. Right? Names that we chose, which creates this esoteric, mythical world, you know what I'm saying, that is being played out on a whole nother realm of reality.
Okay.
If that makes any sense, guys.
No, that was dope. That was dope. Shouts out to that guy, Black Spot, whatever.
Yeah, Black Spot.
His name is.
Yeah, he came about when the time was right.
All right. We're going to take a quick commercial break.
Oh, yeah, it's time. Yeah. It's time for a commercial.
It is. And we shall return.
We shall return.
Wholesale access to premium quality African sea moss puts you in a billion-dollar market of health-conscious individuals seeking holistic healing. Visit www.africanmoss.com to learn more about wholesaling African sea moss. Open your own holistic store, supply wellness centers, or sell online. The possibilities are endless. Don't miss out on this incredible business opportunity. Buy now at a special rate of $15 per pound.
This summertime on Patty Z Radio, each and every Saturday, DJ Z drops some cool summer romance jams from 8 to 10 p.m. London time. Follow at Patty Z Radio on Instagram and Twitter for more info. Patty Z Radio, get lost in music. Patty Z Radio, get lost in music. Patty Z Radio, get lost in music.
Welcome to www.presto.shop, your personalized photo creations. We have everything from hoodies to t-shirts, keychains, mugs, and cups. Our items make great gifts for graduations, birthdays, celebrations, holidays, and so much more. So reach out for any special occasion and send your pictures over, and we can turn it into something beautiful and spectacular. We specialize in everything from rugs, blankets, pillows, cups, and so much more. Contact us today at support@presto.shop.
Hello, wealthy family. This is Ascending Infinite Goddess Chanel, and I just wanted to come and connect with you, share some of my time and energy with you, and let you know that despite what you may be feeling during this spiritual journey, you are not alone. I know it may feel like you're going crazy because that's how I felt at the beginning too, but know that you have your entire spirit team, your ancestors, your angels, your higher divine self, just waiting to connect with you. So if you're looking for confirmation, or you're looking for some answers, you're looking for someone that can help you on this spiritual journey path, visit my website, www.ascendinginfinitegoddess, and let's grow together. I'm here to help you. Thank you for sharing some time with me, wealthy family.
And we're back.
And we are back. I'm getting word that Chanel is the real deal. I mean, we
knew this.
Chanel was the real deal.
We knew this.
People getting their readings. I'm not gonna lie. Presto Creations. If you don't see that, if you want to see a blanket, the photo does these blankets. The photo blankets, no justice.
Absolutely.
And so think about your loved ones who've passed away, and you want your whole family wrapped around you. Let's say your mom's is in a nursing home or something, and you get a picture of everybody, and you wrap that blanket around her. That's also like spiritual protection.
That is actually amazing. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
No, that's really
amazing,
dope stuff.
yeah.
And we just released our African moss.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, all right.
This is
Yeah.
this is making me uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie.
All right. And so we're gonna be selling sea moss by the bulk.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have Kamani come on, and we're gonna do a series of interviews regarding this African moss from Tanzania or
Tanzania.
Tanzania, and it is the real deal sea moss. Cause you be getting a lot of fake sea moss out there and this and that, and so you can buy 1 pound, or you can buy up to 50 pounds of this stuff, and I'm gonna suggest that everyone get some, even if it take 5 people teaming up to buy 50 pounds and everybody get 10 pounds, leave it in the house, learn how to rock it, because we don't know what's coming down the pipe. And that is a full meal.
Yeah, nutritionally, yes.
Nutritionally speaking, oh, come on, man. If the lights go out or this and that, you ain't got time to be thinking about how a 4-course meal. You better try to get something in your belly.
Thank you for the super chat. Great show, fam. Peace, Dad. Listening from Canada with the wife, a.k.a. 5 years going strong.
All right, 5 years going strong. I would clap, but we don't have to clap.
Yeah, listen, we're not gonna use that no more. I don't like it. I don't like it. We're gonna put the old clap back.
All right. You have the clap. Psst.
I think so.
Psst, psst, psst.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, I think I have a. Psst, psst, psst. Let me see where I might have a. Psst, psst, psst.
Shut up.
Yeah. Malcolm has the claps. Psst. Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
And so our affiliate link will be in the description.
It's an affiliate link, just to let you guys know.
Yeah, it's an affiliate link. You know, you can.
We're letting you know.
Yes.
Okay.
You are listening to the sounds of Urban X.
So there was a tornado that hit the Pfizer headquarters in North Carolina.
Yes.
So now, when I saw the pictures, it reminded me of when there was some financial documents that were missing at the Pentagon.
Yes.
That only hit that office.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And that's what it reminded me of.
Yes.
And then people who are out there, who live out there, I saw some reports saying that it did, like, based on how they live around tornadoes, they see what these, like, the devastation looks like.
different.
Yeah, they said this don't look the same. Everything around this seems fine, if you see the pictures.
Yes.
Like, it's just that building.
It's like it just came, boom, hit that little building.
Yeah, absolutely.
Interesting stuff. Mm-hmm. Again, remember, but we have to go with a cover story.
Yeah.
So the cover story is this Pfizer facility was struck by a tornado that didn't hit nothing else.
Yeah.
It didn't come in through a certain path. It hit them and left. Now, that could be the work of God.
Yeah.
God saying, how thee strike down thee who my people.
Yeah.
You 10 Commandments?
Yeah, I've seen
Thou shalt not kill.
Yeah.
And then he came down the hill and saw everybody worshiping the calf and killed everybody. God was like, God damn it. Get it?
Yeah.
God damn it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm taking that away from you. I'm taking that away from you.
Anyway, so, yeah, it did look a little weird. And there is probably something in there damaging in terms of evidence that it's the easiest way to get rid of. People don't remember the Oklahoma City bombings.
Yes.
There was some incriminating information on Hillary.
Oh.
in that building at that time, and somebody who was supposed to testify. People in the chat will tell me either they were supposed to testify or something, and the building blew up.
Oh, okay.
And everybody in the building died.
So real quick, Anthony Weiner, remember, we were talking about him recently. He was just on Patrick Bet-David's podcast, and he went off because Patrick Bet-David basically was asking him, why does, people have reputations for this, but why does her reputation is that everybody who is around her seemingly unalives themselves?
Yes.
And he went off. He said, everybody, and she's in her 70s, and we all have people who are around us who have died.
Not to that level.
And I'm just like, that math right there.
That math ain't mathing.
You know what I mean?
That math ain't mathing.
And he got pissed. Like, you know what I mean? So it was interesting to see. I didn't think he'd be defending her, but I guess
he has no choice probably at this point. He don't want to get unalived.
Yeah, okay.
You bring me on the spot on somebody else's podcast. What do you think about Hillary? I think she was a great senator. And I think she really did some great things.
Yeah.
God damn it. No. And yeah. So he played himself with that.
Yeah, he looked bad.
My man, Lord knows, said he's done hurricane work, and that was kind of weird.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You know what I mean? So at minimum, we can tell that the Pfizer situation is weird.
Looks odd.
Looks a little odd.
Looks a little odd.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're listening to the sounds of Urban X.
Was that your Leslie?
No, that's my, welcome to R&B.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The Quiet Storm.
Twice.
This is Black Dot doing Quiet Storm. We're going to play a little bit of Al Green for you. Play a little Isley Brothers for you. Right after this commercial break, you'll get right down to it. Yeah.
Okay.
Got a bad, switch it up a little bit.
So, rapper G Herbo, he agreed to plead guilty to, I think, credit card fraud and identity fraud, and he might. I think he has to serve up to 5 years.
They offered him 20. He gonna walk with 5. That's a good deal.
That's a real good deal. Yes.
That's a good deal.
Yes.
And 5 in the feds.
Yeah.
Because federal, that's.
Time out. Have you guys been seeing all of these Chicago rappers get exposed? But they jail?
I've been seeing some things.
They jail videos?
I've been seeing some things.
Yeah.
Let's deal with the G Herbo first.
G Herbo first.
And then we'll double back on that.
Yeah, so when people found out that he had to serve time, people was like, yo, you're a rapper. What do you got a credit card fraud for and steal?
This is the goofy who was renting private jets with stolen credit cards.
He was wilding.
Off the black market. Like, you got to be a goofy. That's the Goofy Hall of Fame right there.
I don't know if you remember. I think you told me about this. There was somebody who said, and it was about the Nipsey Hussle situation, and basically was talking about how all of these rappers, all of them are either moving guns or drugs.
Yes.
Or scamming because they do not make money.
Dude, that's the secret sauce to that.
Right.
They all moving credit cards.
Yes.
Guns, people.
Right.
Drugs.
Right.
All on the black market.
Right.
You know, which enables them to sort of move anonymously because they're not making the money you think that they're making.
Exactly.
That is a fact.
So, and
let me add this. When you get out of pocket and you think you starting to tell or something, that's when you get wiped. Mm-hmm. That's when they go, okay.
We've been watching you for 10 years or something like that.
We've been watching you. We told you can do it, but now we got 10 years of evidence.
Yeah.
And you going to jail. Yep. Yeah.
So somebody say rappers are the new mules. That's what I think is going on. Because again, they're not getting paid. They're not selling shows. The writer's strike and the actor's strike, it shows more of what's happening in entertainment than I think we really realize, right? Because the whole actor's strike, it comes down to really streaming. Actors and writers are not getting residuals because everything goes straight to streaming. Mm-hmm. They can't really calculate how much somebody's actually watching that. There's no ad money into that stuff as well.
Yes.
Rappers have been complaining about the streaming money
for 15 years.
Since it started.
Or 10 years, yes.
Since it started, right?
Yes.
The only time they were actually getting money, I think, it was these shows. That's why festivals became such a big thing.
Yes.
Social media and trying to get people to be a part of the event, that had such a large thing on why shows got so big now. You get what I mean? Mm-hmm. So now, show and these rappers are getting greedy. You see Lil Baby had to cut a bunch of shows because he can't sell those huge venues.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
No, absolutely.
So it's all coming to a head now. It's all coming to a wash now. Like, yo, y'all really can't maintain without what's happening. Y'all can't maintain that lifestyle you're promoting.
Absolutely. That's a fact. And then remember, that's what led to all of the corporate deals.
Right. That too. Right.
So that led to a lot of guys saying, all right, I can't sell records. I'm not making any residual. To me, Jay-Z, Diddy, Jay Prince, Sugar was that Irv Gotti, that last, the Mohegans of actual selling records and CDs, and they made a boatload of cash. You know, once that thing went to streaming, it changed for everybody. So now rappers had to scrounge and go get corporate deals. And with the corporate deal, as we spoke about, now you're a prisoner of that corporation who your values have to align with theirs.
Yeah.
As long as they do, the checks keep coming in. When they no longer align with theirs, you got a serious problem on your hand. And so now the essence or the truest essence of being a reporter from the street to tell our story went out the window. And so that's why you saw all these rappers rapping about Joe Biden being the best president, or wash your hands and take the, you know what I'm saying? Back that jab up, take the jab, jack the jab up. Because corporations rule everything around me, cream, get the money. And so now that money is drying up, because corporations are tired of endorsing straight up criminals.
Yeah.
And they are accessible to it. You know Rick Ross is a goddamn criminal. Or at least promotes a criminal lifestyle.
Criminality, yes.
And you still gonna put your name behind him, but the minute he say, I put something in a drink, she ain't know it. Whoa, that's too far.
Yeah.
But not the 50 kilos you sold and the people you set up in the hotel to get shot. No, that's all great.
Yeah.
Right? And so the hypocrisy in it all is showing itself, and now these rappers are scrambling. So what they do is they bring them in the loop and say, look, we got this underground thing. You know what I'm saying? Where all the rappers, this is what they do.
Because that's what I'm. All of these rappers who are getting caught up on Ricos and stuff like that, you like, yo, you stupid. Like, how could you? They got no choice.
They got no choice.
They got no choice but to actually still be an actual gang member in the street and setting up hits and actually moving drugs.
And that's why there's one arm that controls all that. All of these gang bangers, you can call it what you want, ain't none of them independent of government informants. They are littered with government informants because that's how your government keeps an eye on everybody. And when we need somebody touched, we can get them touched. There's a Masonic lodge in every city around the world. You know what I'm saying? So that we could have far reach. And then there are organizations, there's a police department everywhere, and they're filled with Masons. Then right under them are the gangbangers or the drug dealers and hustlers who the police are scheduled to or determined to police. And they got members that we can get to anybody at anywhere we need to get to.
Yeah.
And that's the way that works. So G Herbo got caught in something. He got probably a little sloppy, but that's how they all move.
Yeah.
And now he has to do 5 years in the Fed prison.
Yeah. And somebody mentioned Method Man. Because he was on Math's podcast and he was like, yo, like, where they getting this money from? Like,
Absolutely. Because he's cut from a different cloth.
Right.
He had to go out and hustle and do shows, and that's how they earn their money through record sales. And now he watching these dudes with wads of cash. And I'm like, ain't no way humanly possible unless this is a psyop to keep you distracted on something totally different. But what these guys have to do for that money, welcome to Happy Burger. That's all I'm going to say. Shout out. Okay. You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X. Shout out my man, Patty Z.
Patty Z Radio, yes.
Yeah, I believe he said somebody's got a birthday. I don't want to. It's his birthday.
Yeah, we would. That would be the bomb we dropping.
That
for
would
you.
be the bomb we dropping for you, kid. July 19th, happy belated birthday.
Belated.
Tune into his show. The link is in the description, among other things.
Yes.
Now back to the rappers.
Yes.
Lil Tay.
Lil Tay. Oh, the Chicago rappers. Oh, Jesus.
Had the tranny sitting on his lap.
Oh, man. Man, oh, man. So they caught him. That wasn't even 4K, but it wasn't. It was.
Dude.
Yeah.
See, behind those walls.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
Somebody was exposing him years before that came, like before this video, like back in the day, and somebody asked him.
And then he had that video. I would never.
Yeah, he was like, "Nah, I have no."
If you came in, you better be a gangster.
Yeah.
You came in my cell, and it's always I'm like, yeah, Tell nigga anything, and you get behind the wall.
Lil J.
Lil J. Well, I said Lil Tay. Lil Tay is from New York.
Lil TJ.
Lil TJ. Okay.
Yeah.
He's not gay.
No.
Okay. It's Lil Tay.
J.
Lil Tay. J Tay. One of them little motherfuckers.
He said he might as well be Lil Tay.
You know what I'm saying? Sitting on a nigga lap.
Yeah.
Other nigga hugging him and kissing him and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so now your man, Young Wolf, Tiger Man, King Von.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm always screwing these names up. King Von's situation might be a little different.
No,
Because I'm just gonna play devil's advocate.
Yeah.
If I know I go in the population, I ain't got no chance to survive.
Yeah.
None.
Yeah.
So I probably would tell him the same thing. Listen, I live an alternative lifestyle, and I'm gonna need protective custody because if I go out there, there's no way I'm gonna survive.
Yeah. And then there's another video of him beating up some dude while they was locked up, but upon further inspection, the guy was handcuffed, and somehow King Von got out of his cuffs.
Oh.
And put the beats on dude. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so in his sense, I could see how I would if I'm already notorious. My body count is crazy out here.
Yeah, fact.
You know what I mean? So I'm not going in the population because I ain't really about that.
Yeah.
Not that.
Yeah.
No, I already told you the minute they arrest me, I am now Black Dot Muhammad.
Praise due.
All praise due.
All praise due.
Black Dot Muhammad. Where we sit at? Where we sit at? Because I ain't gonna be out here with these niggas. Not in my condition. All praises due. I lied. Yeah, nigga, 5 times. I gotta get down 5 times. All right, nigga, whatever. Just tell me our section where we got the black seed oil, we burning incense, and we praying our life. Because I will not be fucking around with them.
Oh, my God. Where we sit.
Where is the section for me? I will fight as a part of the group. Don't get me wrong. I will hold my own as a part of the group.
Oh, my God.
Okay, this is a fight. We fighting, okay. And I know the term, Allah Akbar, I get it. You know, I mean, God's the greatest. Let's get out there and get it. Don't have me over here with these dudes talking about, where you from, cuz?
Yeah. You said, where's our section?
I'm from university. I grew up. No, where you from, cuz?
Yeah.
You got that red on, cuz? Where you from, cuz?
Yeah.
I don't want any problems.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
I wonder if I can metaphysical my way out of that. Beloveds, all the beloveds, gather around. We're going to have a lecture here. This nigga do lectures. This nigga's deep and shit, you know. Maybe you come in, I got the whole prison on smash with knowledge. Because you know what I'm saying, brother, when you get out of here, brother, you have to change your resonant dynamic, brother. Teach, brother, teach.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm willing to do any of that shit. Just show me where we sit at. Show me where
our section is.
Show me where our section is.
Oh, man. So, did we talk about the Travis Scott concert? They're not trying to let that happen?
No.
I saw a conflicting report saying it is going down.
From what I understand, the body of people out there who control that, they don't want it.
Okay.
Because they think he a Mason
Right.
and he's going to be doing some crazy rituals. I said that. I said on 777, his return to the music industry after the humiliation ritual and his offering to Moloch, the open mouth shit that he did, going to the pyramids is the ultimate ritual, 777, because that's where Aleister Crowley got opened up at. You know what I mean? And so forth. So, and they're saying, we recognize that.
Yeah.
Slow that down. But from what I understand, they can't only apply their rules and regulations to artists other than the United States. They can't apply that to the Live Nation version of out there. They can't apply it to international artists. Those rules don't apply. So Live Nation said the concert is going on. Nike, whoever else the sponsor, said the concert is going on. Oof. So that may create a weird situation.
Oof, okay.
You know what I mean? In situations of that nature. And so let's pay attention to the 777 piece that's going to go down. And not to let the Egyptian government off the hook, because they don't respect us anyway.
Absolutely. The way,
and so to have Travis Scott out there, who is more than likely doing a ritual, but to have them say what they're saying about it doesn't hold as much weight, because look who you guys are.
Yeah,
the gatekeepers of our information.
Oh my gosh, and they are brazen with it. Like, they just completely try to rewrite history any chance they get.
But everybody's rewriting history. Those in control of whatever region have the ability to write whatever history. Have you ever heard of the Orsini's?
No.
They above the Rothschilds.
Oh.
A lot of people don't know about Pepe Orsini and them. They own the Rothschilds. Now, I want you to process that for a minute, who the Rothschilds are.
Yeah.
I had never heard of the Orsini's until recently. You see what I'm saying? But those who write the history, you know what I'm saying, they can have their story told or not told. You know, your history is so vast, it's ridiculous. You know what I mean? And that segues me into what Florida's trying to do.
Oh,
with
yes.
the slave.
Yes.
They're going to say that we benefited, certain individuals benefited off of slavery.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy? But I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that, you know, a state government thinks they can do that, because they've been doing it in other facets everywhere else, right?
Yeah.
With changing definitions of words. Like, no, it just means this now because we just said it means this now. Yeah. So now if you tell slavery from that point of view, if you teach it that way, then a couple generations down the line, that just becomes it. It just becomes the truth.
Absolutely. And, okay, so a lot of you house niggas benefited. You got good meals. You sat next to the master.
Boy. Yeah.
A lot of y'all who like to straighten y'all hair, y'all thank my slave master for that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But in the grand scheme of things, you are absolutely correct. Right. But this goes back to the narrative of the story. You know, and I've always been one who said, stop teaching your kids that shit anyway. Teach it as a footnote. Don't start your story from there.
Yeah.
Because you do your whole ancestral line. And I'm not saying you got to go back to Africa. But you've been here way longer than you could possibly imagine, and you do yourself a disservice by saying we was uncivilized and brought here and Europeanized, which look at us now. That's what they're saying. Look at the Negro now.
Yeah.
He has a good job. He has a car. He has a 401k. The Negro prior to that was in a cave or in a hut. He didn't have no... That's... the audacity of European thinking.
Yeah, and that's why the first time I watched Roots, like, I realized, like, how just revolutionary that was.
Yeah.
It was a whole story before, like, he ever got captured, before any of that ever happened. He had a whole life.
Yes.
Whole love interest, all that stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, I
and
understand.
And the whole Toby Kuta, you know what I mean, piece was serious because... he was fighting to keep his heritage, his name, his lineage, his culture, his God, his ways. And they kept saying, no, this is a new day.
Yeah.
And so Toby has been running around here ever since.
Yeah. But it was fake rules. No, I'm just talking about
forget that. Again.
Yeah, no.
Forget the actual, whether the story was real or not. The concept of somebody stealing your religion, your culture, your God, your money system, your spiritual system, somebody stealing all of that and supplanting their programming on top of that. That's what we're talking about. Like Willie Lynch. We know that wasn't an actual thing, but look at the results of it and you could still see the byproducts of how that could work. So don't fix so much on whether it was real or not. Let's look at the results of them stealing all that they stole.
So Left Field, thank you for the $5. We appreciate
Thank you. We appreciate you.
We appreciate you. Next time, make it 20. I'm joking.
Next time, make it 20.
Totally joking. Thank you. Okay.
You are listening to the sounds of Urban X.
Guys, the sound effects will be back.
I think I'm doing a good job
Guys,
out there with that.
I don't know. You want to talk about... Oh, so real quick, back to rappers. So YMW Melly, his court case is happening right now. The jury is in deliberation. And they wrote a letter to the judge asking what happens if they can't come to a decision because there are two sides. They're like, I guess, completely split down the middle, and everybody is stuck on how they feel. He gave them like another, I think, a day or another couple, some more time. He said, if y'all don't come to a decision, he's going to declare it a mistrial.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh.
So if it's declared a mistrial, he comes home, or like?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a mistrial. They made. I'm not, astute in the law, but I think they could try him again later.
Wow.
But not only him, Young Thug's trial is getting a little interesting.
Really?
Yeah. They said something about if the prosecution don't prove wiretaps and do other things because they running out of time, it can get ugly.
He got denied bond again recently.
Yeah. He got denied bond, but it's a lot going on. This dude is a weirdo.
Yeah, man. And you know what's crazy? Him getting out, he might catch him when he get out. Like, cause he's been like basically thumbing his nose at everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He has a death wish, but a lot of these young kids, they just not afraid of death.
That's true too.
That's a part of their legacy.
Yeah.
Take me out.
That is true too.
I'm like, nah. Where do I sit? Shit, where we going? Shit, I'm rock this one out.
Okay. Did you guys hear that country banger that's climbing the charts right now?
Ooh.
That country banger.
It's a country banger.
Thank you for thank you for the 20.
Thank you. Here's a
thank you for the 20. Well, I appreciate you. Oh man.
Oh my God. That's funny.
So there is a new country song right now. It's climbing the charts. Hot fire. It's called Try That in a Small Town.
Try That in a Small Town.
I actually want to get the lyrics for y'all, man.
Can you play it piece over? No, we'll get
we'll get flagged.
We'll get flagged for that.
Hold on. Get the
And they talking straight to you Negroes.
But it's smart because in the video he only showed white people.
Yeah, but he's just that was coded.
It was definitely a dog whistle. Okay. This is the lyrics. Sucker punch somebody in the sidewalk, carjack an old lady at a red light, pull your gun on the owner of a liquor store. You think it's cool? Well, act a fool if you like. Cuss out a cop, spit in his face, stomp on the flag and light it up. Yeah, you think you're tough. Well, try that in a small town. See how far you make it down the road. Around here, we take care of our own. Cross that line. It won't be long for you to find out. I recommend you don't. Try that in a small town.
Try that in a small town. You got to put some country on that.
Yeah, got the gun my granddad gave me.
Got the gun my granddad.
They say one day they're gonna round up. That shit might fly in the city. Good luck. Try that in a small town.
Try that in a small town.
That is
Come on down yonder.
a Lynch song if I ever heard one, bro.
You niggas will not leave this town.
Jeffrey Anthony said, don't see it as racist. So it was definitely, it's not explicitly racist. He doesn't say black. He doesn't say.
No.
He is, those that know.
That's it.
He's talking to those who know, right?
Yeah.
So try that in a small town. We think of small towns, right? Colloquially, we think of like sundown towns. We think of like just, hillbilly hick
got
towns.
Guns and all of them, I know how to use their guns.
He said, don't disrespect the cop. He said, don't disrespect the flag. He said, don't rob an old lady.
We are good Americans out here.
Yeah. And he said, try that in a small town. So on face value, you could say it's not racist, and you would be right. But if we are just, listening, actually actually understanding, then I think it is, what it is.
Yeah, can we get these likes up? Is it time for another commercial break?
It is time for another commercial break. Somebody said we're reaching. Please tell me where you found lynching in that song. Okay. What's wrong with defending your town? Okay. Yeah, you're entitled to your opinion.
Yeah, perfect.
And we're gonna take a quick commercial break.
Yeah.
Sabi, that was one of the main things he pushed, in the beginning to everybody, pretty much a reintroduction to an ancient food that we forgot about. All ancient cultures have some type of sea vegetable that they eat. I don't care what corner of the world that you live in. If life comes from the ocean, then the first food comes from the ocean. And the first plants come from the ocean too.
Wholesale access to premium quality African sea moss puts you in $1 billion market of health-conscious individuals seeking holistic healing. Visit www.africanmoss.com to learn more about wholesaling African sea moss. Open your own holistic store, supply wellness centers, or sell online. The possibilities are endless. Don't miss out on this incredible business opportunity. Buy now at a special rate of $15 per pound.
Thank you. Welcome back to another episode of Wheel of Fortune, sponsored by Urban X TV. We're back here with the Black Dot from the conscious community. Is that conscious community?
Yeah, thanks for having me, Malcolm. Yeah, Hotep, no tep, the black man is God and the white man's the devil. I'm ready to win this money.
Okay, whatever that is. Okay, the puzzle for today is people who annoy you. Black Dot is on you.
Come on, big money, big money, big money, big money. Yeah, I like to buy a vowel, E and Y.
Okay, Black Dot, you have 30 seconds to solve the puzzle on the screen.
Oh, I think I know this one. People who annoy me. This is easy. I think I got this.
20 seconds, Black Dot.
Ooh, I'm not sure I really want to say it. Might piss a few people off.
10 seconds, Black Dot.
I like to solve the puzzle. Naggers.
Let's check.
No.
The answer, Black Dot, was niggas. The answer is always niggas.
Shucks.
But don't worry, Black Dot. You walk away right now with a Shop Urban X gift card.
Yeah.
Get yourself some of these, new threads.
Yes. Not going home empty-handed. Hotep, no tap.
And we're back.
And we are back. Some people said the CMOS site didn't work. It's African Moss, not African CMOS, AfricanMoss.com, and only moving the purple.
That purple? Okay.
Moving that purple CMOS.
Okay.
Somebody said they bought some off of Amazon. I'm sorry to hear that. I would never buy anything consumable off of Amazon because a lot of them Chinese people be making fake stuff.
Unless the brand is actually like an actual brand that you
that you recognize.
Yes.
A lot of times, the stuff that be coming out of Amazon is bonkers.
Yes.
Yep. So let's continue this conversation.
Yeah. They kept it going. So you guys kept it going about the small town thing. Some people said it's not racist. Some people feel like it is.
But that's the good thing about music, art, and conversation.
Yeah.
Both of y'all can be right You know what I'm saying? And but my thing is this. When you think about a small town, what do you think about?
When I think about a small town, I think small hick town. Like
when you see a cowboy with a cowboy hat on in a small town, what are you thinking about?
And when I see a cowboy hat, American flag, all that stuff, I get uncomfy.
Very white, patriotic.
Yeah, I get, okay.
You know what I mean?
Just Malcolm.
Yeah, but at the same time,
exactly.
I can see
I'm
how...
not from a small town.
I can see how if the shoe was on the other foot and some black dudes from the city was like, keep your ass in the small town, because if you come around here, you know what it's gonna be. You know what I mean? And how, you know, that could be interpreted either way.
I just want to point out some comments that I saw. Somebody said, why do we always have to be a victim? That's victim mentality, thinking everything is... I think that is a very convenient word to use when we talk about a lot of these things that we actually talk about on this show. We talk about victimhood. We talk about a lot.
Yeah, we talk about victim consciousness.
We talk about a lot
all the time,
and that makes the victim mentality. And I didn't say I was scared of this song. I just said that's what I thought when I first heard it. A lot of people did too, right? Now, again, the lyrics don't explicitly say anything racist. They don't call anybody out their name. And again, in the video, he didn't show any black people, which I think was done.
That's the politically correct. It would have been too much.
It would have been too easy.
Too easy to start showing black people.
Yeah, show what? Yeah.
Then that becomes a racist, and now you a target.
And just me. Because people say, what's wrong with defending in town? Absolutely nothing. That's what a lot of community, you know, things were put in place to defend their own town. But he didn't say stay out of my town. He said stay out of a small town. Small towns across the country, right? So again, when I say it's a dog whistle, it is for those who know, right? When we use code words up here, we use for those that know.
Right.
Just my opinion.
Yeah.
We all have opinions.
Good points.
Yeah, we all have opinions. Somebody else had another comment.
Caddy Williams, thank you. I'm loving the special audio effects. Black Dot, thank you.
Somebody else had another comment that I saw. Thank you. If you guys appreciate, can you hit the like button too? We appreciate it.
Yes, we really do. I'm
trying to help the channel grow, people. Somebody else had another good comment that I saw. Oh, and he actually just had a heat stroke on stage as he was singing this song.
As he was singing the song?
Tonight. Yep.
All right. Well,
he had to get rushed off stage. Yep.
Praise God. Praise God.
What else? Somebody said, who's going to a small town anyway to commit a crime? Where you at? Yeah, listen. Yeah. Somebody said, small town... Listen. Everybody has an opinion. And that's what music is supposed to do. It's supposed to invoke some type of thought.
Yes.
When you hear something. You know what I mean?
Yes. And I like that because I don't need to get into a back and forth about whether who's right. That's the beautiful thing about music.
Yeah.
Some people are saying, because a lot of people are from small towns and they really feel that way, and it's not a white or black thing. It's like, keep that shit where it is. Don't bring that down here. And I get it.
What else? Okay, let's get... Actually, we're open to some questions right now, everybody, as well. What did you think about Nas's album?
I only listened once. I thought it was great. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to call it a classic and jump out on the window and say this is a classic album. He's just been very consistent over the last 3 years of producing 5 albums, and they've all been very, very good. Mm-hmm. I'm proud of him. He represents the music, and even though, he's down with Jay-Z and all of that kind of stuff, I don't want to, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the circle he runs with. I don't think he ever abandoned being an artist. Mm. And that's important to me because the art comes first. You know what I'm saying? Sure, he's going to make his money as he should, but he's putting his money where his mouth is. He ain't just rolling out an album to say he rolled out an album. He's rolling up his sleeves like, yo, let's get in the booth and let's prove over a course of time who the greatest or one of the greatest to ever do it is still, maintaining. Mm. He's like on a LeBron run.
Yeah, he's
like on a LeBron run.
He's been bugging lately.
He don't win everything, but his consistency is like, yo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm gonna give it a real thorough listen over the weekend.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I'm saying? Bump it through the crib. And because for me, it's the second, third, and fourth listens anyway.
Yeah.
That I can really, get into what it is that he's doing and stuff. But I appreciate.
He has
as soon
been
as
bugging.
midnight came, I popped it in.
Yeah.
And rocked out.
People have been going off. They're saying Lil Baby fell off. You probably don't listen to Lil Baby.
I don't listen to Lil Baby.
I've never been a big fan of his. That's just me. But people who listen to him say like he's really not that good, or he's really been falling off lately. And remember his first project, Gunna was all over it. And I think Gunna wrote a lot of like what he was saying too, or he had a lot to do with some of those songs as well. So people were saying like without Gunna, like look at you. And Gunna now he's charting. His album is charting now as well.
The Snitch?
Yeah. People say he's good.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
So your man Kodak has got a
Kodak?
joint with X.
He does.
With 6ix9ine.
Does he?
Yeah, they got a new single out.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, and people are all on his case.
Wow. That's, okay. Did we talk about the Carly Renee situation?
Again, Jeremy Rogers. Okay, I think you're just being funny. I don't mean it in the literal sense, but in terms of longevity, when we talk LeBron, you ain't got to tell me that he ain't won nothing in 4 years and been swept. I get it. Sometimes I don't know if these people literally mean that or they're telling a funny.
It's certain names that you can't say. If you say you just can't say.
Yo, some dudes have entire websites built on telling you LeBron James ain't shit.
Yeah.
Or telling you Michael Jordan's the greatest. Yeah. Like, my thing is the amount of energy that requires to sit there and be combing and looking up stats. You need a life. These people don't know none of us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's one thing in the barbershop, have a little talk about it. It's another thing. These dudes are like serious.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. I'm like, yo, bro.
Yeah. I got threatened. Somebody was gonna hack our website one time because I said like Eminem isn't the GOAT.
Oh, you can't say that.
Yeah, a random comment was like, "Yo, next time we hacking this thing," and I was just like, "Dude,
can't say that." Side note: Dwight Howard is being sued by another male basketball player or something.
Really?
Who was tricked into sleeping allegedly with a tranny, and he didn't know nothing about it. You know what I mean? And there are email correspondence or text message correspondence between Dwight Howard and this said basketball player.
I am Norma. Thank you.
Thank you. So I told y'all 6 months ago, Dwight Howard's name is going to come out in something really big. This might be the start.
When did you say that?
I said that on one of our shows. Yeah, I did. I said Dwight Howard because he's a body boy. Am I body boy? Am I been a body boy a long time now, body boy? And so was a fireborn. And so now, because remember he had the injury?
Yeah.
It was a body boy injury. Am a bonfire, fireborn. Am a no can jump because a body boy jump on a fire.
Oh, stop.
No, real talk. So, so he's gonna get sued.
Jeez.
And
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's take some more questions. I saw something. So Monday we spoke about the Carly Renee situation.
Carly Russell?
Carly Renee. Carly Russell situation. Now that is like they found her Google searches.
Oh, it's bad.
It's all bad, guys.
It's bad. Here's the thing, guys. First of all, there's
Carly
something called the dark web. Smoulier.
Yes.
There's something called the dark web.
Yeah.
It's not that hard for you to get on the dark web. If you're going to search anything related to kidnapping, Cheez-Its, all this weird shit. If I'm missing, how do you
pay for Amber Alert?
How do you pay for an Amber Alert? Don't do that in your regular search. What you're doing is you're confessing to the crimes.
And it's funny because the guy, the police chief at the press conference, he was just like laying out there. He was like, and that we just thought those were a little strange. You know, those searches were just a little odd.
A little odd. You think so?
You know, I mean, we're not saying she committed any crimes. We're not saying, you know, anything. But, you know, how to, you know, commit, you know, how to, you know, fake this. She watched Taken 63 times.
Yeah. So it's
people
just
finding her old tweets saying Taken is my favorite movie. And
yeah, so she has issues.
Jesus, man.
So I wish her that she can get some help.
Yeah.
Obviously, her boyfriend, you know, has wrecked her. And she didn't think this stuff through.
Yeah.
But most people don't. When you get into a moment like that, you liable to do anything.
Yeah.
Mama Dot leave me, I'm liable to go crazy out there. I'm liable to, I'll show up at her new job and I'm beating somebody's ass. I'm knocking the counter over. I'm liable because I just can't function. You know what I mean?
With the boombox.
With the boombox. I love you singing like Al Green shit. They're like, who is this man?
Oh, my God.
Outside, you know. And so, especially Young Love, you know, you're liable to do some crazy things, man. You know what I mean?
Man.
I done showed up at a nigga house with the blicky. Like, yo, I heard you was talking to my girl. And niggas like, I don't know you. I know you don't know me. Chill is down the stairs waiting for me. Yeah. Like, you know, just give me the sign. I'm going to come upstairs. Jesus, and just weird stuff, man. I've done some shit as a teenager.
But, yeah, you know what's crazy? But so this is, I always, when we hear stories about this and how thoroughly they just kind of comb through everything and they just have everything play by play. So when somebody actually goes missing, when something actually happens, you know you can figure out what the hell happened, and y'all don't.
Yeah. Because
they got cameras, they got pings, they got all that.
Stand down. Stand down on this one, y'all.
Yeah.
This is a part of the operation. Stand down. We don't know where these 80,000 kids who came across the border are. 80,000 kids missing. We don't know where they are. Stand down.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so I wish she gets help. You know what I mean? Because obviously she didn't think this through. It was an emotional thing.
Yeah.
Why did the particular case receive this level?
I think because it went viral.
Because it went viral very fast.
And you got to think about the absurdity of the story. Like, it was a baby, and they used the baby now.
And so the emotions. The minute you saw a baby, emotions. She got out the car to help the baby.
Yeah.
Because that alone started conversation. Well, what would you do?
Yeah.
Well, I saw a baby. I'd have to get out too, or this and that. So it created conversation, and things can go viral very fast now. And I don't think she thought it was going to go viral.
And there's a lot of conversation about human trafficking now anyway.
Yes.
Right?
The timing of that.
The timing, it just kind of like, to me, I think it just all kind of collided. And she was playing a prank, or, you know, she was trying to get back at her ex or something. And she looked up and it was everywhere. Like,
yeah. How many times have you seen
Carly Russell? What the hell?
Yes, what the hell? Well, somebody has a gun and they playing around and the gun go off.
Yeah.
And now kill somebody and y'all joking around, or I didn't mean to shoot him. I was just trying to scare him, or vice versa. And so then the things get elevated. So she went viral very fast.
Yeah.
Incredible brother. We thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And so she was in over her head.
Yeah.
And then she tried to go backwards and figure out how. It's too late.
Yeah.
It's too late. So, side note, go to the dark web.
No, don't.
Tor. No, everything on the dark web is not bad.
Yeah.
Meaning, if you just don't want your searches.
Oh, I mean, well, he means private window.
Did you hear about the 6 white Mississippi cops that tortured 2 black guys for almost 2 hours and sexually assaulted them?
With a toy?
And put a gun in one of the black guys' mouth and... No,
what the hell?
No, Regina Cummings, thank you so much, for the support. No, I did not hear that story. No, whoa.
Somebody said nothing goes viral by accident equals psyop.
Could be that too.
Could be that, yeah.
Could be that too. I'm not going to agree with that because I think certain things...
Yeah, I think that just
happen and people latch on to the story and latch on, and then it's something that's out of control.
Because I saw the video of the woman who actually, the original video I saw of the girl explaining what happened. She didn't follow a video like, yo, you had me feeling like.
That's why it's important I ask people to remove their emotions from the situation and just deal with what we know. And I came on and was like, it just didn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to be insensitive. It just didn't make sense.
Somebody said he shot his tongue off. Now I gotta read on that story. That's
I definitely got to read that.
crazy.
I definitely got to read that.
We definitely gonna talk about that one next show.
What else we got on the docket?
What else? What else we got? You guys get some questions ready as well. While I figure out what else we got. Earthquakes in Johannesburg.
Was that Johannesburg where the earthquake took place, which also seemed kind of weird? You know what I mean, and how that happened.
Was the moon landing real? Absolutely not. There was a video of a little girl asking Buzz Aldrin why we haven't went back to the moon in a very, very long time. And he goes, that's not a question that somebody your age would be asking. And then he basically said, like, we haven't went back for a couple of reasons, or I don't know why we haven't went back and stuff like that. Listen, we haven't went back since we've gone, right? And one of the reasons I watched the whole documentary on it is because we lost the coordinates and the formula how to get there, how to pass the certain point and stuff like that. Makes no sense to me, right? My computer right here is stronger and more powerful than the computers that they had in the 60s that made it to the moon. So how is that even humanly possible?
Yeah.
We never went.
Dot and Malcolm, I'm watching the show with my 10-year-old son. He says he really likes the show. He loves Dot's humor.
Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Pablo.
Pablo, thank you.
Pablo.
Somebody said it was a gas explosion.
It was a gas explosion.
Okay.
Oh, it was a gas explosion. It wasn't an earthquake.
Thank you.
It was a gas explosion. And, so that whole moon stuff, dude, I'm not even sure this nuclear stuff is real. I'm starting to think, I'm going to go see the Oppenheimer movie. I'm starting to think all of this shit is fake. What would scare people more than anything in the world? Nuclear. It's probably them just covering up free energy. And the ability for you to get free energy. You ain't supposed to be paying. Energy's all around you. Watch this. I just ate a whole bunch of energy.
I didn't. That made me uncomfortable.
Yeah, I can see how that can make you
That made me uncomfortable.
You know what I mean? But just saying.
Okay. I'm going to go see that, though. I heard it's really good.
Yeah, that's going to be probably one of the movies of the year.
Yo, did y'all see
Wanda, you going Sunday? All right.
Superhero movies dead? I don't know. I don't know. Me and Eli have this conversation like 3 or 4 different times. And maybe because of, we always talk about like the gold rush when like something works too well, everybody tries to copy it. So the Marvel, the MCU worked too well. Like they were just getting $1 billion movies every time out the gate. $1 billion. And for a company, that looks enticing. Like we could spend $200 million and get $1 billion back. Bet, let's do that.
Yeah, that's a good look.
Let's keep doing it. Let's keep remixing it somehow, some way. And I think it got to a point where people just got fatigued. And then the comic book, like the nerd community, they're hard. They're hard to please, hard bunch to please, right? So if a story doesn't fully match up or the costume design doesn't fully match up, they hate it. Then they review bomb it, and it's a mess. It's a mess. I think people are just fatigued by them, and I think there needs to be like just a more like not grounded superhero movie because the last Batman movie, the Matt Reeves Batman movie, was really good. I thought that was dope.
Yeah, it was good.
I thought that was dope, and I think
that was the one introducing the Penguin.
Yeah. I just thought that was fire, and I
dope.
think they're gonna kind of keep him there. They're not trying. I don't think they need to like make these huge universes where I need to watch 3 shows before I watch the movie because who has that type of time anymore? Just me.
I'm hearing the gaming industry makes more money than the movie and music industry combined.
Really? Because a lot of game studios close. A lot. Like, it's like a revolving door.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that.
Something to think about. Because you get engrossed. I think I heard Red Pill or Blue Pill explaining you get invoked in these characters and, you stay there a long time.
Okay.
Inside some of these games.
Grand Theft Auto came out. Grand Theft Auto 5 came out 10 years ago. And it's made like billions of dollars because there's purchases within the game, and
Yes.
then you can mod the game to do like just really wild stuff. So in-app purchase. Thank you. Yeah, Emmett.
Yes.
Go woke, go broke. That too.
Yep.
That too. There's the Marvel's movie is 3 female leads. Comic book nerds, they don't want to see that.
Yeah, Malcolm, you guys need to have KT the Arts degree on your Nerd Talk. Because he breaks down all kind of movies.
Okay.
Just telling you what the people are saying.
Okay.
I'm going to have
He's a
him
busy dude.
Tell man, KT the Arts degree. I'm trying to get him on the phone.
Busy dude.
I'm trying to get him on the line right now.
Yeah. I didn't see the Twisted Metal trailer. I just saw the poster for it where he had dude's head.
What movie is this?
Twisted Metal.
Okay, that's above my pay grade here.
First PlayStation game I think you got, Marcus, as a matter of fact.
Oh, Twisted
Yeah,
Metal?
PlayStation 1 game.
Oh, that's way back.
Yeah.
PlayStation 1. Jeez.
The gaming industry, 330 billion. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, a lot of money in that.
Yeah, okay.
Yes?
Yeah. They're beyond losing profit. It's a power thing. Yeah, and again, the whole the writer's strike thing. Now, I saw some videos saying that the writer's strike is actually to cover up a lot of stuff that's about to come out with the actors, because they're saying, remember the actors are saying like a big deal is AI. It's streaming, is residual money, and AI. So somebody's saying that the real reason they're on strike is because some videos are about to come out, and they're gonna say,
I wonder where I heard that at.
You said that.
Okay, I'm just trying to.
You said that.
You know.
Now, what I do think as well is because they're complaining about the money that's not being made through streaming, it's going to force streamers and it's going to force actors to agree to commercials and stuff being in these streaming services.
Oh, that's gonna be.
That's what I think is going to happen, and then we're just going to go back to cable. Like everything is just going to be a digital cable now. Like it's just That's what's going to happen.
Yeah. That could be it.
Just my opinion.
That could be it.
And what else we got, guys? The gaming industry is greedy. Yeah, microtransactions killed it. I think it was Star Wars that actually was like really, really like shameless with that.
What?
The in-game transactions.
Oh,
Like
okay,
they
gotcha.
sell you a game that's like 50% done and sell you the other 50% in the game. Like if you want to like finish, like
That's
it's
crazy.
it's nuts.
Someone asked me about a documentary about Vice on hip hop. I didn't see it. Drop a link if you can.
I didn't watch J. Cole and Tyrone. I will watch it this weekend.
I don't even want to watch it. It looks corny.
Oh, does it? Oh,
To me, I
okay.
don't know. Maybe because I can't get fixated off of the fact that Jamie Foxx is in a bad situation right now. So
Somebody said
maybe
people don't
that's what it
have
is.
patience for commercials. They don't. So what they're gonna say is, you don't want commercials. The base price for this without commercials is
I just got an idea. Maybe we could do a premium show.
no commercials.
How would we do that though?
Yeah, I don't know.
No,
Because we do a show live.
because we do a show live.
Yeah.
If we did a recorded show, we could
Then
go.
then we could do it.
You don't want these commercials.
Then we could do it.
Yeah.
Did you see what Dame Dash? He said the same thing every interview he does, man.
Yeah, he does. I'm tired of. I'm tired of that era. Don't get me wrong. If they find somebody, if they can guarantee that somebody gets arrested for Tupac's murder, because I told you both of these murders are connected. So if you find the killer for Tupac, now you find the killer for Biggie, or you know what I'm saying, along those lines, and interesting stuff.
Yeah, I went to the book.
I didn't go to the Book of Hov. How long is it gonna be here?
I don't know.
Because I wouldn't like to go down. Shout out Sincere Love to God. Him and RP Beats. They were in town doing a XM satellite interview, I believe, and they went down there.
Oh, dope. Okay.
So I saw them. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay. And guys, with that being said, we appreciate you here on
on a
this Friday night. Thank y'all for joining us, for sticking with us with our new sound thing.
Yeah, we'll have it together by Monday.
We will. We will. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend. No after show. After show on Monday.
No.
After show on Monday. We start good on Monday, all right? And with that being said,
Oh, don't forget, we got the AI over AI shirts.
and the
Live, love, learn, laugh.
4L shirts, that is
The
on
4L shirts is
the
up
site.
now, on the site now, and you can kind of get those.
All right. So we'll see you Monday. Peace.
Peace.